It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah.
Woo!
Is that it?
What is this? The McGregor?
Is that the McGregor?
Yeah. Wait.
How's he doing? Oh yeah. I don't know. Jake was just over here doing it. It's like the wacky waving inflatable arm guy. All right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? I'm Scott.
And I'm Bill.
And this is
the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
Thank you for tuning on in. We got some hot topics coming up. We got some Drake talk. Drake's hot streak coming to an end here. Ooh. We got some James Bond talk.
Yeah.
And I got a surprise for you as well. So let's get things rolling. We're going to talk about Drake in a second.
I'm going to step off camera here real quick and just rub my nose.
James Bond. So what's his face just signed back on to...
What's his face?
The worst of the
Daniel
Bonds.
Craig.
Daniel Craig.
The current James Bond.
The horriblest of all the horrible James Bond. He signed back on to do another movie after he got done saying, yo, I'll never do another Bond movie again.
Did he say that? I don't think he
I'm pretty damn
definitively
sure.
said that.
Well, he said he didn't like it.
Yeah, he did disrespect James Bond, but he said he was sexist.
Oh, yeah. Also, this whole entire show should just have allegedly in the front of it. Just assume that it's not all facts.
Whenever we say something, it's prefaced with allegedly,
yeah.
just by default.
Just by default.
You should put that in the description.
Yeah.
Also, the views reflected here are not necessarily those of Jams 96.3 and its affiliates.
Okay.
Even though I guess technically they are, because this is Jam's Facebook page. If this was ours, we could say that, but...
Okay, so what's
Capital District deals going on now.
Okay,
at
so what happened with James Bond? He signed back on. When's the movie coming? Do you know?
The first thing he did was he went to jams963.com and he said, I need a remote starter for my Aston Martin.
He
bid $100.
So what do you think they should do with James Bond now?
Sorry, I'm in auction mode right now.
No auction mode. Get out of the auction mode. Let's
we were talking earlier about they're making a sequel to James Bond, but what do they need to do to shake things up with the Bond franchise?
What do you think?
This is James Bond number 25. So we were discussing, and I want to take full credit for this because your idea actually was like son of James Bond, James Bond.
Well,
Jr.
It all started because he was like James Bond. Well, you were like the something about the sun or whatever. And then I was like, oh, let's take it to the next level.
Oh, yeah. That's what I said. It should be a movie about, because James Bond gets with all these women. And so now we have the son of James Bond being raised by a single mother, right? So we're diversifying. And we have, the struggle of raising the son of an international super spy when he doesn't even know he's got a child out there.
And I was like, well, let's just take it to another level. And since James Bond is hooked up with a massive amount of women and through all these 1,000 James Bond movies, let's have all the kids. Yo, what up, G-Dog? So let's get all the kids together and we put them in a room and then they battle it out to be the next James Bond.
Hunger Games style.
Yeah, they just savagely slaughter one another and
then at the end of the movie, in order to be the son, to become James Bond, to ascend, he has to face the final boss, which is the real James Bond. He has to kill his own father.
Yeah, Daniel Craig, got to take him out. Now that would be a James Bond.
Who would you cast as the son of, the one to win? Who's going to win?
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. I did not see that coming. I was going to propose Zac Efron. We were just talking about Zac Efron a lot yesterday. I was like, I think he could do it. But Kevin Hart, that's out of left field.
I got a surprise for you coming up in a little bit.
I'm excited.
All right, it'll be a nice throwback to yesterday's show, so that's on its way. All right, let's talk about Drake. So for the first time since Drake debuted on the Hot 100 charts back on May 23rd of 2009.
Best I ever had.
430 weeks in a row, Drake was on the charts, and now he's not. He's gone. He's off the charts. So this goes back to what I'm saying, is Drake losing his clout?
You called it. You did, and I talked about this on my show this morning. You said a few weeks ago, is Drake losing his influence as an artist? And he's slipping, he literally fell off the charts. He has not a single song on the Hot 100. He was the first artist to go 8 straight years.
What he did
on
was
the charts.
amazing. You're not taking away from what he did.
Right. But now he's not there anymore. And I don't think...
Hi, John.
I just heard John say, oh, God, and he's audibly rolling his eyes at what we're talking about. I don't think Drake is
And I'm not saying it's
falling
over for
off
him. This is what I
as an
think Drake
artist.
needs to do. I think Drake has just put out a lot of music
Yeah.
over the past few years, and that there's so much out of it, people are still, in a sense, trying to consume it all.
He's taking a break. He's taking a Drake break to be Drake.
I think
for
he
himself.
needs to disappear for like a year. Don't put out an album. Maybe put out an album at the end of 2018. Get on a couple remixes throughout the next year. But I think he needs to kind of disappear, and then he can come back and go on another crazy long streak. And I guarantee it will happen.
The last time when he put out, like last year, he had 20 songs at the same time on the Hot 100 off of Views. So I think when he comes back, he needs to put out an album called Noises.
Why?
Because views, you see with your eyes. Noises, you hear with your ears. What if it's just? I've long held the theory. I call it the Justin Bieber fart theory, where like at his peak, Justin Bieber could have put out an album that was all just him farting into a microphone, and it would have like gone multi-platinum and sold 1 billion copies.
Well, did you hear about that person that has a song that's like top 20 on iTunes of just silence?
That doesn't surprise me.
Someone selling silence. And I guess it's supposed to be the first song you put on your playlist because it's like AAA whatever.
Yeah.
So when you go and you hit your playlist, it doesn't just start off with a song blaring mad loud. It gives you time where it's silent. But it's just like, that's just stupid. But hey, I think
I
give it up to the person that's making money off of it.
If Drake is good enough and he comes back with an album full of noises, maybe some farm animal sounds, maybe some not just fart noises, because that would be disrespectful, but he just goes around the world, or at least around Canada, around the six, and he acquires some noises.
And speaking of farm animal noises, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift went to jams963.com and she bid on an ATV.
So did you see the
$2,500
that you
off
can't...
the $7,500 price tag? So you should do it.
She was drawn at the court trial.
All right, Taylor Swift, the sketch artist. Her fans were attacking
That was me trying to lead you to be like, jump in here.
I know. Taylor Swift's courtroom. Okay, so did we talk about Taylor Swift at all on the show?
When you get called into a meeting afterwards, like...
I'm pushing Capital District.
Okay, so anyways, what about him?
Have we talked about this? Do we need to do a recap on the show of what's been going on?
Well, people know that Taylor Swift was in trial.
Okay.
She won the trial for $1, which shows that it
we
wasn't
talked
out
about
for
that
money, that she wanted to do, she legitimately did that, and I mean, the picture definitely looks like he's got a full...
I think the pic... Oh, you mean the picture of the DJ?
Yeah.
Grabbing the...
Yeah.
I think I could see it.
He's definitely wrong. So she's in court and everything, and the sketch artist draws her.
Right, and her fans are like, "That's a terrible picture. How could you? This is Taylor Swift." Well, it's pretty easy because he's a courtroom sketch artist. He's not freaking... This is not fan art. Like, they're criticizing his skills. And the guy defending himself, he's like, when you're doing a courtroom sketch, you hone in on, like, certain defining characteristics of a person's face. And he actually said that Taylor Swift it's hard to draw her because she's so pretty. And her face is, like, so symmetrical. And there's not, like... His quote was like, "Give me somebody with a beard and glasses, and I can draw that easily." But Taylor Swift obviously has no beard.
Now that's
she doesn't
a great
wear glasses.
PR move.
Yeah,
for him.
He did. He handled it pretty gracefully.
Whoever that sketch artist is, start your own PR company.
Jeff Kirby. I don't remember his name. I didn't write it
down.
His name first name is Jeff.
News away.
Yo.
Jeff. So before we get into our surprise for Bill, we got to talk about the stupid criminal, the guy that congratulations, you played yourself. A dude shot himself in the heart.
I'm gonna let you take this one. I don't know anything about it.
Pete Kelly, he was infoing me.
Pete's going to do his actual show, and we're calling him here.
Pete,
to do the Cubicle
quick
show.
rundown on it, and then we'll go from there.
All right, so I read it real quick. Apparently, what happened
Not
was
on
this
Reddit.
guy was
maybe I read it.
Yeah,
but you read it real quick. What do you mean by that?
So I just read it like 5 minutes.
Okay,
like actually,
not
I
read
read it, not read it, but I read it like reading. So I ended up reading it. Apparently, this guy was, I guess, working on something, accidentally shot himself in the heart with a nail gun, drove himself to the hospital. Yeah.
So he wasn't a criminal.
No, he wasn't a criminal.
Did he die?
I think he's okay.
He just accidentally shot himself in the heart with a nail gun because that's something that
what would Khaled say to him?
You played yourself.
Facts. Yeah, so shout out to everybody that shot himself in the heart and lived on.
Do we have any nail guns available on Capital District deals?
I don't know. But
I haven't. There's so many items to choose from. I haven't even been able to look at all of them yet.
Shoot yourself in the heart. So, here's today's surprise. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. What is it?
So yesterday, what did we talk about yesterday on the show?
Shoot.
The big thing.
Dude, that was a long time ago.
Soundtrack. For best soundtrack for High School Musical.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah. Right, yes. That took up a lot of time.
So Dana Race from The Cat.
100.9 The Cat. The new
Your
100.9
competition
The
in the
Cat.
morning. Went home yesterday, and she was going through some things in her house, and she came across some stuff that her daughters had.
Ooh, is it
Right?
High School Musical memorabilia? Oh,
High School
snap.
Musical folders.
Folders.
We got some folders here. There's some
Oh,
Hannah Montana.
Nah, I ain't
I
about
know,
that.
I know.
High
That's
School
some
Musical,
High
though.
School
There we go.
Musical
Okay.
here. I'm taking it she has 2 daughters because there's 2 of everything.
Okay.
Right?
I
Or nope,
wanna
you're not
see
Dana.
these.
Oh, see, here we go. See, you say High School Musical and people start to come. High School Musical,
Yo.
everyone.
Oh my God, look
We know
at
how to get it
well
done.
she
There it
looks
is.
in these pictures.
This is the High School Musical 2
Did
era,
you
if
like
I'm not
Hannah
mistaken. Let's find a
Montana?
copyright
Loved
date.
Hannah Montana.
Did
Loved
you
it.
like when she made the switch to Miley?
Like full time?
Yeah.
Like Miley now?
When her best friend
When
Leslie
she
said
left the
she's just
television
being
show at that
Miley.
time.
Oh, I mean, it was sad.
Yeah, this is definitely High School Musical 2 era memorabilia. Right around 2007, which was like,
This is me.
this is like peak Hannah Montana
Hannah
popularity.
Montana.
So that's probably why these.
So there's your surprise from Dana. So with that being said, we're going to sign off, ladies and gents. There's another epi for you in the bag.
Are you sure? Should we? We only been live for like 10 minutes.
11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Oh yeah, Goldfish. They I guess when they go really low to the ground in the water, they like let off alcohol. This is another Pete Kelly fact, and he's not
He's
here.
not here to tell us
You guys
about
have
this.
So-
2 views. 2 people are watching.
You know, let me tell you something.
Yeah,
let's
Stephanie.
do something about live stream etiquette.
Yeah.
You never mention the viewer count on your live stream. It's a rookie move, a
Right.
noob mistake.
So
We
funny.
did
But
that.
we
Oh,
just
we just gained 1 back.
yeah.
did that.
So where were you though when we had 15 people watching
Yeah.
at one time? Were
Right
you
now?
here?
Maybe. What do
like
you
a
think
little bit
about
earlier in the stream?
why
Oh.
people left? Maybe because you showed up
Yeah.
and
I'm tired. I'll
started
leave.
and you opened your mouth.
Yeah. I mean, if you could actually help add to the streams, then maybe.
Hey, you know about Capital District deals.
I do know
Why don't
about
you tell
Capital
us?
District.
Can you
Damn,
sell it?
she
Sell-
got it.
See, the view count's going up. So let's talk about the deals.
No, it's going down when we talk about the deals. All right, so we're out of here, people. We'll see you tomorrow. Another episode, last episode of the week.
Wait. That can't be right.
Do you hear that?
It sounds like the wailing ghost of John Riley.
It does. It is.
Okay, so what's going on?
Stephanie laugh.
I don't laugh.
Oh, okay.
I don't laugh like that.
Wait, let's do a laugh like Stephanie contest. That's John Riley's
Well,
submission.
you know, Stephanie she get in the? Oh, you're right there. All right, Stephanie, when she really is very entertained and laughing really hard, she refuses to admit that she does this, but she does it all the time.
I do it once.
She snorts.
It
She's
was
like,
one time.
and I said to her, I said, Stephanie, you realize that I do not. And then she starts laughing and she starts snorting, and it's like everybody heard her.
It was
so
one story. You make it sound like I do.
You do.
That's more like a snarl.
That's a soundbite.
She's like, oh my god.
You're really dramatic. I don't. It was one time. I snorted once and slipped.
Once a
That's
day.
laughing.
See, that's the patented John Riley plain aggression right there. It's not passive. It's just right up
Right
in
at you.
your
People
face.
said I was passive aggressive yesterday. I don't feel that I'm passive aggressive at all. I feel that I'm pretty straightforward. I'm aggressive. I'll tell you how I feel. Do you think I'm passive aggressive?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No.
Are you saying that for real, or are you trying to be funny?
I don't think you're passive aggressive. I think you're mean.
We need to have a
Okay,
spin-off of the
people.
show.
A spin-off coming soon.
We need to
The
just
John
let
Riley
the
and
John Riley and
Stephanie Cubicle Show.
Yeah. Bye.
All right,
Thanks for
bye,
coming,
Stephanie.
Steph.
All right, guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
One. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Not a rectangle show. Not a triangle show. Not a pyramid show. It's a cubicle show. Bill Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah. Bill Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah. Cubicle